it's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the Alternate Commentary Table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Honsius.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Karolis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to start with anything. Usually I come in, I do a song. We're just going to have a nice, easy opener. Nothing too crazy. Just a good run-of-the-mill classic. Welcome. Hey, Mitch.
It's not
Mitch,
what? It's
Mitch.
Not the same thing, Dimitri.
Yes, it is the same thing. Hey, turn that off now. Okay.
Oh, fine.
Okay. We need a...
I'm just letting you all know.
Hold on.
You need this more than I do.
Let me explain something
Go
to
ahead.
you. I appreciate the loophole.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I see what you did there.
Right.
It's not the regular one. You found the other one.
I found the other one.
I get it. Both are banned.
Banned?
Banned. You want to know why?
Maybe suspended. Banned?
Because they're toxic, Mitch. That's why. Toxic songs, but not brought to you by, non-toxic. We're like the Crayola. We're like Crayola non-toxic over here. Non-toxic, smellable markers. That's what you're listening to. The Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network, where that's what we do each and every week. We celebrate wrestling, this little hobby and thing that we love to watch, this beautiful soap opera of ours, and it's great.
Are you in my brain?
Am I in your...
Okay,
what?
This is really weird.
What?
I'm not even lying to you. So, here's a quick story time. Hi, everybody. Okay, last night, I finish up putting the agenda together. I go to bed. My wife, she does a lot, the majority of watching the kids and stuff like that and whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm walking in bed and she likes her Greek soap operas, right?
Yeah.
So I'm standing there and I let her do her thing. I don't want to bother her too much, whatever. I'll bother her later tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's Valentine's Day. Now you're going to be bothered. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be
So
bothered.
anywho's, I'm leaving her alone, right? And all of a sudden I hear this. And I'm like, what is happening over here? I'm like, are you crying? She goes, yeah. She goes, this thing. And I'm like, no, I don't want to know what happened. I don't care. But you know what I mean? But she's crying.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes later, as I'm like perusing the nets and I'm like kind of laughing at her that she's crying, I'm like, wait a minute. I get really animated and mad when I watch wrestling. So who am I? So I literally turned to her and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry for what I said a minute ago. And then you brought up like, this is our little soap opera.
Yeah.
It is. It
really
thing,
is.
Right?
It really is. Like you just mentioned John Cena's retired and never coming back again. I mean, he's shedding a tear. Guys, he's glossy-eyed.
I don't want to talk about it. Stop. Why do you do this?
I'll tell you what you all need to do is you need to get to the Facebook page and celebrate wrestling with us.
Yes.
And that's the Celebrate Wrestling Facebook page. It's all the fun banter. Got to give a shout out to the GWO, all members, all standing members. And hey, if you're looking to join, we accept new members. We implore you to want to be part of this phenomenon.
Yeah.
This phenomenon that is the Greek world order. Do you have to be Greek? No. But you got to be Greek in spirit. And we love all of you. Shout out to all the other shows, McGuire on Wrestling, Legends and Champions from our friends from the other side of the pond, as we always say. Mm-hmm. But this is our show.
That's right.
And we've made it ours.
Yeah.
And we really don't know what we do here, do we, Mitch? We talked about this, right?
Are you in my notes again? I was thinking about this. I was going to talk to you off the microphone.
Let's do it on the mic.
We could, but we won't because there's more to it than you think.
Oh.
But the reality is, you're right. Sometimes I wonder, what are we doing?
Yeah. You know what it is? We segue and tangent like crazy.
Yes, we do.
But that's what we do.
But I think people like it.
Well, we're kind of the Seinfeld of wrestling podcasts,
Very much so. Very much so.
It's a pod about nothing.
Yeah.
But it works.
Right? It does, doesn't it? It works for us anyways.
Exactly.
I think Mike likes it more than he says.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I think he likes it more than he says.
About? He's begging to be on the show.
I think Meltzer listens to us.
Every time he comes into town, he just... when are you guys recording? Are you up?
I love it. Listen, a lot going on. The Elimination Chamber, for Royal Rumble and the thud that was, and a lot of people, by the way, have been texting me and saying, "Hey, man, like, relax. It wasn't that bad." I'm like, no, it wasn't. Again, I say it again. The matches maybe weren't that bad. It was just the whole delivery. I didn't like the presentation. I didn't like anything of it. Well, I'm not super crazy because the internets have been rubbing quite high this week with regards to specials for WrestleMania tickets. Oh, would you look at that? People are a little upset, maybe not buying the tickets, the expensive tickets. Maybe people also going, I don't want to take a chance. Do I really want to spend thousands of dollars where we don't know what's happening? A lot of things on the internets have been, kind of maybe proving our point a little bit. It's like, guys, going back to the basics isn't the craziest things, and just twist it a little. Have a little fun with it.
You know what WWE should do?
Yeah.
I mean, this has just a reincarnation of that Vince McMahon. Remember the corporation?
Yeah.
Yes. They could make this work. Could you imagine? What if?
What if?
We're starting with a what if 5 minutes in.
What?
It's crazy. It is Valentine's Day.
It is.
We're all in the rut, babies. We're all in the rut.
Yeah.
What if you get Triple H, The Rock, maybe you partner them with a wrestler. Let's say it's Roman, maybe not Roman, but you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get someone who does the wrestling for them. So it's a Cody Rhodes, a Rock, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're Roman, whatever. You get that. You get a couple more of the execs. Remember they had Briscoe and Patterson?
Yeah, that's right.
So you get a couple of the execs, maybe the Pritchard, but you literally show it off as a program that, hey, we are about the money.
Yeah.
This is why we go to Saudi. This is why ticket prices are $2,000, and you just bring the baby face of baby faces to fight for the people.
I think so, man. I think that's a great little
and
angle.
You know the one ingredient that's missing?
What's that?
Here comes the money, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because why are ticket sales? Why is the Royal Rumble, or the tickets down? WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We're paying too much. We're not getting the product we asked. It's starting to get egregious. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a little turned off by this.
That's right.
More and more and more. It's really initially fine. You can dent the pocket of someone.
Right.
I really wanted to go. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Yep.
I'll pay the $500. I know I'll be sitting up in the bleachers, but I'll do it because it's my version of, let's say, going to an NFL game. I've never been before. Flying.
Sure.
Okay. But guys, you're also coming into Chicago more than once.
That's right.
You got Monday Night Raw. You got SmackDown. You're bleeding a lot of people dry.
Yeah.
And then the icing on the cake is when you go to Saudi, and I'm sorry, you can't fill the seats there when they're basically shooting outside of their house and oil's coming out.
Yeah.
Like there's money there, man, and they're not spending the money.
I'm not going to say anything. You know why? Because last week I said my thing and people were like, oh, you're so negative. Okay, fine.
You know what it is, Mitch?
Yeah, but would you look at what's being said now?
I've noticed this. Can I
Please.
Can I give you some constructive feedback?
Go ahead.
You're very rarely ever wrong.
I know.
When the dust settles.
So you're telling me.
This is hard for me, everyone. This is really hard for me.
Keep going.
Play the damn Cena music. Fine. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on.
No. It's good. But you come off the shoot ultra aggressive. Mm-hmm. Like you come in and give it a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
You should have given it 4.5.
No.
You'd have no problems.
No. I agree. You're probably right.
Now you're being stubborn.
That's not me.
Now you're being stubborn.
That's not me. That's
stubborn.
not what this show's about. Look, tomorrow I'm sure Mike's going to address it with the Meltzer. The Wrestling Observer came out with their rankings. And you know what? Me and you just went through it. We're not going to do it on this show because you got the actual guy doing it tomorrow. I couldn't agree with all his rankings. Very good. I think they were dead on. I don't watch the New Japan, and I may not watch the CMLL, but you know what? Meltzer does, and if based on everything else that he got right that I think is right, he's dead on.
So my initial thought of looking at the list is I don't agree with everything that he picked, which is fine.
That's okay. It's a free country.
It's a free country.
For now.
But what I do agree with is I'm actually on the overall theme of I see why you elected as the ranking and the voting and everything, how they do it over at the Wrestling Observer.
Right.
I see the theme. I agree with the theme. Mm-hmm. I'm just a fan. I would have been like, I could see this guy, that. So I'm not negative towards it.
Right.
Individually, I'm like, okay.
Hey.
Not great, not bad, right?
Right.
But overall, I think you got the wrestling landscape correct.
Listen, with all
My
that
thoughts.
being said,
Does that make
for
sense?
sure. It does make sense.
Right.
In 2 weeks, Elimination Chamber is coming, and I do think they're going to put on a big show. I do think, just like last year, Elimination Chamber will address a lot of the issues that we're all having right now.
You think so? Or
I do.
You're just hoping because...
I'm hoping. I mean, it's... but last year they did such a great job, and it was the John Cena turn last year and all that. And that, granted, that didn't work out the way they wanted it, but at the moment, it was buzzing the internet. It was all over the place. I think we would be naive to think that they also didn't. They saw Riyadh and Royal Rumble not go exactly the way they had hoped. They see the internet. You can't help yourself. And at the end of the day, we might be wrong about some things, but we're also right about a lot of things. And I think that the one great thing about WWE, they're big enough that they can pivot pretty fast.
Fair.
So I'm not worried
That's fair.
too much about that. With that being said, like I said, Elimination Chamber is in 2 weeks, which means, we got to set up everything, right? So let's run over to Raw real quick, do a quick little recap, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, this is where we've had some problems. The men's tag team division, where you got the Jey Uso, who, by the way, spoiler alert, ranked number 1 as the most overrated. Yeah, we could have told you that ourselves.
Yeah.
Him and Jimmy are taking on the Alpha Academy, Tawaza and Otis. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. The problem is of course the Usos won. They just got their belts. They're gonna go for a little run for a little while, I'd imagine. But this is the problem.
They don't care.
Well, no, I bring it up because I'm like, this is how they're kind of starting the show, right? Then you got the AJ Lee coming down, talking with the Becky. Okay. Becky is carrying the show, man. She is carrying the show. I know a lot of people are going to say CM Punk and Roman. Yep. But we don't get them each and every week.
Yeah, she is.
Becky is carrying the show. And AJ Lee, I have to say to myself, okay, you come down, you do your thing, you get her going. I like it all. Thoughts on that kind of matchup? But that's going to be an Elimination Chamber match now.
I love it all day long because she still has something to offer, and the appeal is there. We got to give her a little bit of a tolerance band, Mitch, because she's just gotten back.
Right.
So she's also getting warmed up, if you will.
Yeah.
But Becky, I couldn't agree more. The man is back.
Yeah.
Has been back for a while. Open the floodgates, please.
Yeah, I think so. But I also kind of want Becky to be in the Elimination Chamber.
Me too.
I think it would be great. And I believe she's in one of the matches in the next week or so. Liv Morgan, Rodriguez, Stephanie Vicure, make this a three-way. It's got to be a three-way. I really do. Wait. Yes, for wrestling.
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
For wrestling, yeah. I think there's something there. I think there's meat to that bone. I think you got a little good storyline there. I can't go with the whole idea of Liv taking on Cargill, and I'll tell you why. Let's do a quick little pivot over to SmackDown. I'm watching the opening match of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky taking on Lash Legend and Nia Jax. And there comes a point where, guys, I love Nia. I've always loved Nia. I think she's great.
If you're not going to let her be the big person that she is in terms of like the destroyer, the wrecker, right? There's no use for her in the company. I hate to say it.
Yeah, but she's also a little bit lost her step, or she's not good in tag. Like, okay, so it's been 2 years where we saw her at the Survivor Series War Games, where the women's match, we've said before, they were not talking to each other. It was off. Yesterday, watching that tag team wasn't that much different. And Nia, I'm starting to realize you're that X factor.
Yeah.
You're becoming look, guys, Io is Io. On the show where Triple H, what's it called again? Unreal. Where Triple H is like, if I can just take one person with me to restart a whole brand, and his decision was Io. Okay, I'm starting to see what he means when he says it. But how believable is it when she's trying to push Nia Jax back into the ring? You know what I mean? Guys, the reality is there's just something off there. Like this, it's good that you got a good little women's divisional tag team matches all going, but you also need it to all kind of work out. That match started slow, but man, did it end great though. It was fun to watch at the end.
It ended great, but Mitch, to your point, it's like the whole Nia Jax thing is like every single program she's in.
Yeah.
it ends up the same way. There's nothing that's been non-stale about her after a while.
Yeah.
Right? Like they missed the boat.
Right.
But I don't know if they missed the boat. I think they legitimately try. But when you're faced with other competition, you're like, there's the Cargill. Like, you're there. I hate to break it to you, but it's like you're there to promote Lash Legend.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
To some degree,
like,
trying to get her
You know,
over
I
now,
hate to break it to you, but that's where you're at. I couldn't agree more.
Well, the reason I bring it up is going back to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vakir, and or Rodriguez, if she's in or out of the match, they match up together. Liv Morgan fighting Cargill doesn't make it. It's like, you know, King Kong Bundy against Tozawa. It doesn't go. It just doesn't match. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're going to make Tiffany now kind of be the number one contender again, fine. We've seen it and we can watch it again, but don't match these two together.
See,
it just doesn't go.
I don't know, but
I don't know if I want Tiffany yet. I'm just trying to say body sizes. Don't pretend like Liv's ego and her persona is huge, but her stature is small. It doesn't matter how we look at it. But
remember last week we talked about the whole Shawn Michaels and Diesel comparison between the two of them.
Sure.
She has that.
She does.
She gets away with Mitch. She's good.
She is, but buddy, Cargill's not there yet, and you don't want them together in this.
See, now we're getting to the real issue.
There we go.
Right? It's because she's not there yet. Cargill's more the issue on this. Not Liv.
Oh, for sure.
Liv and Becky
Great
Lynch
match with Jordan
Liv and Becky
yesterday.
Lynch could go with anybody.
Sure. Yes, 100%. But that's exactly iron versus iron. Stephanie Vakir, Liv Morgan. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Pivot back to Raw.
Love the pivots.
Elimination Chamber. The Rhea Ripley, Valkyria, and the Ivy Nile. Wonder who's going to win that match.
I honestly thought Ivy Nile was like a shoo-in.
I like that they're pushing her a little bit more. I think that she's got a look. She's got the size. Unfortunately, is it because she's a little shorter? I don't know, but give her a little push. But, I mean, when you're looking at these three people for an elimination chamber.
Hey, if you lack height, you can always go into podcasting. Sorry, Mitch.
What was it? What do you mean?
I don't know.
You know what? That's enough. That's enough.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's enough out of you. I don't know what you're talking about. So Rhea Ripley has booked her ticket. She's off to Elimination Chamber. Okay, now here's the weird one of the week, maybe. Let's just go into it. CM Punk and Finn Balor. I feel like last week you had CM Punk, you had Roman Reigns. What a promo. Everyone's excited for something about WrestleMania, okay? But then Finn Balor gets involved and you're like, I don't mind it, but if you mess that up.
See, this is what I like.
And this is what I'm worried about.
So, Mitch, this is why you get ahead of yourself. This is why you like it and why they did it good. Because the Finn Balor is like, oh, I thought you guys were done with this. Oh, please don't tell me he's going to come in and ruin it all. Job well done, WWE.
I agree.
You did it.
Okay, let's go with best and worst case scenario. Best case scenario, he doesn't win the belt and we watch our CM Punk and Roman Reigns like we want. What if? Because it's not like it may not happen. If there's a higher percentage of that, I'm not going to call it 50-50. I'll give it 35-40%. That it does actually happen.
Okay.
What if Finn does win? Now what do we do? Now what? See, the problem is if Finn wins the belt, then we got ourselves a really weird scenario here.
Okay.
If he doesn't win it, okay, he can go and pivot over to a Dominic or something like that, which is what I would rather see. I don't know why we're worried about this right now.
Okay, so.
Okay.
I'm calling it from now.
All right.
I watched the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Come down to the ring.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
To watch the match.
Yeah.
In Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Dom, who's got a bottle of Dom.
Right.
Come on.
I mean, that's hilarious, by the way.
It's brilliant. And by the way, take a lesson, everyone. Yeah. A real gentleman pulls out the chair for his lady.
The chair.
Okay? Okay?
That's a lost art.
I do it all the time.
Well, you should.
I do.
You're a gentleman.
I am.
I do too. I'm just saying.
You know, when Tom and I go for dinner, or we're going out, if I'm ever in the presence of a lady, I thought McDonald's had those stable chairs. How do you pull that out, that one? Come on, you see me at the gym lately. You see me at the gym lately. I move the whole table.
You're a machine.
That's why they know I move mountains for them.
They don't even offer bread anymore to Dimitri when they go to McDonald's. He's like, just protein, bro.
Protes, bro. Just patty and cheese.
We brought the whey protein in for this guy.
The pullout's not for the chair only. Keep it clean, Corolla.
Hey.
Keep it clean, Corolla shirts. But I didn't say it. Speaking of which, how are I didn't say it shirts? Sales going, Mike, let me know. Come on. Hey, get your merch.
I'll tell you how they're going.
So
they're not.
They're not. So what happens is this. I'm looking at the three of them come out. I'm like, that's the faction.
Yeah.
Like that, like trim the fat. That's what it is. So I'm thinking Finn Balor loses.
Okay.
He loses again, and they just come to the ring to console him.
Yeah.
And that's when they turn on him. I think that's what this is all about.
I think so. I hope so.
I hope so too. For everyone's
Makes
sake.
more sense.
Dom, Balor.
Yeah. And Balor takes it.
With the help of McDonough.
Yeah, McDonough for sure. Because he's been kind of quiet in the shadows. No one knows where he's been.
Who knows? What are you doing, man?
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Uh-oh.
I told you guys about a month and a bit
Here it
ago
is.
when this fiasco happened of giving the belt to Maxine Dupree. You guys are making a huge mistake. And you know
I'm
what?
tough and bad now.
Look at me. I'm crazy. I'm going to take off my straps. And thank God for Calgary-born Natty Neihart turning into Natty and doing exactly what she needed to do from day one.
Just doing natty things.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Putting a sharpshooter on a table, I thought that was my house on a Tuesday night. Okay,
saying,
that's what
baby.
I thought.
No,
But no, I like that little. I like this little, master versus student situation going on. I like this. This is good.
Me too.
But I kind of hope, I really do. I want Natty to stick around. No matter what happens,
love this
win,
look.
lose, you keep going.
Yeah, I
Keep
love
going
this
with
look.
this. I like it. Yes, you deserve. She just deserves more, man. Like I feel like she's already said, you know what, I'm good doing what I'm doing. That's
Remember
cool.
a few episodes ago, I don't know how long it was. Man, time flies. Hey,
It does fly
It really
when you're having
does.
fun.
Well, look, we're at episode 125.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's a lot.
But we talked about the Miz and Natalia Neidhart.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about like who didn't get enough respect or love. You're right. Like this is a really good shtick.
Yeah.
And the thing that pisses me off about wrestling is this. You know that's working.
Yeah.
But when you get to points like, no, we need a Maxime Dupree. No, you don't need that.
Right.
If people are not in,
That's right.
they gotta be out.
Yeah.
You brought up a really good point. I don't know if we even
Surprise.
did we talk about it on the pod? I can't remember about the championships. Do you go with one or
That
do
was
you,
last week.
We did talk about it, right?
yeah.
See, we talk so much.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm starting to come around. Yeah. The thing about representing one IC belt, one championship, is it just like when you have all this talent,
Yeah.
it just forces everybody
Agreed.
to be at the best of the best and not just, oh, everyone we got. Don't worry, everyone leaves a winner.
Yeah.
There's a door prize for all.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone wins.
You're not a loser. You're just a lesser winner than people that won.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're
You're four and you need a therapist. That's
Elimination
weird.
Chamber had another match. LA Knight, Austin Theory, and Penta, they went at it. And the hooded individual rears his head again.
And we're not talking about Valentine's Day.
So here's the thing with the Vision, man. There's a big problem here. You lose Seth to injury. Braun basically hurts himself. Your two leaders, literally A and B, are gone now.
The Vision's going blind.
Their retinas detached. And you got Bronson Reed, who kind of, buddy, I love the Bronson. It's just not him he could probably lead them, and he's going to have to lead them for a second or two. It's just not his shtick to do it. But then what really threw me off is like, and this is, again, praise to the WWE, where we all thought it was at first Austin Theory, but then he's like, no, guys, I'm on your side. And, the internets are like, yeah, he's just going to double cross. Then at the Royal Rumble, a lot of people are like, wait a minute. That looked a little bit like Logan Paul. But Logan Paul was in the ring when the hooded individual came again.
It's Jake Paul.
So you got it. Yeah, seriously. But you got it. So they are definitely taking this one for a little bit of a ride. Your thoughts? LA Knight wins. He's booked his ticket to Elimination Chamber. But what are your thoughts on all this right now?
Oh, I love it, Mitch. The moment, whether I agree with you or disagree with you,
right?
But you still keep me intrigued, is the ultimate job well done.
But what are your thoughts on the vision right now? Like, do they maybe try to abandon the vision?
The guy that I feel sorry for the absolute most of it is Austin Theory, because it's like, hey, you're coming now to a vision, a full stacked vision. Hey, don't worry. We're going to turn you into a star. We're going to get you movies. We're going to get you the Coca-Cola deal.
Take it down a boat.
Don't worry. Hey, come over here. Hey, sit on that black couch for a second, sweetheart. Right? So everything was working. Now you're like, uh-oh. Everything is upside down. This is where the Heymans got to come in. Heyman, you got to plan. You got to have something to brew in. If Austin Theory is going to be anyone now, he's got to be it in this environment.
Yeah.
But they do have to, they got to do something. You're right. I know what you're saying because it's not.
Unfortunately, you can't foresee injuries. But the problem is you also don't want to stick on something like it. For example, Braun Breaker's going to be out for a little while. That hernia surgery he got is a real deal thing.
Yeah, you know me.
Exactly.
Last year this time, I think it was last year on the 11th.
Right. So you got, and buddy, you two, when I look at you sometimes, I'm like, am I talking to Braun Breaker? I get confused.
The thing is physically there are certain variances.
Right.
But from an athletic performance standpoint, we're at the same intensity level.
So
you're out at least 5-6 weeks, you guys.
Buddy, easy. Because if not more.
Can I tell you the trick? Here's the trick. You feel good.
Yeah.
And I had 2.
Right.
He's only got the 1 hernia.
Right.
I had 2. I had a double.
I feel like his hernia is bigger than your hernia. Like way bigger.
No, come on, man. Honestly, the doctor had to get a second anesthesiologist.
Really?
Yeah.
For
had
2
to put
because
it all
you had 2.
Yeah. It was double.
I heard Braun had 3. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Well, it was really 4.
What was it for? Four for you?
They said it was the greatest hernia. It was a good hernia, bitch. It was the best hernia they've seen. But, the trick is you feel good after the second week.
Right.
But that's when you got to be careful.
Got to be careful.
Still healing.
Right. Now, one thing I said to myself, what do I need more of? Especially when I'm watching SmackDown. I need more MFT.
Oh, my gosh.
And then I said to myself, but wait a minute, there's 5 of them, and you got a Carmelo going, hey, man, hey, Dragunov, I owe you one, let's go, U.S. title, we're always going to fight each other basically each and every week until, basically we're just going to pass it back and forth to each other is what I've kind of come to this conclusion with them too.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden MFT goes, nah, we come down. And then, okay, Nakamura comes. I can kind of see that one. But the Cardona and the Apollo Crews were 2 names that I never really thought of when I said to myself, I'm going to watch SmackDown tonight. And they come. And my worry with you, Cardona, is that you're not Cardona. You're Cardona Ryder. I am noticing you are trying to blend these 2 characters together.
Yeah, man.
And don't do that, please.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. Don't.
Okay.
And Apollo Crews, with all due respect, hey, congrats. You're still there. You're still on the show. You're doing something.
Mitch, this is my shout out to anyone who watched Dragon Ball Z growing up. You can't be Gogeta. You can't do it.
You can't do it.
They know. They know what I'm saying.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you can't. You won't know.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. They know.
Yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
Like that. I
don't know.
That's a pile of ingredients.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, so what's in the soup again?
Yeah. That was literally the special.
Yeah.
And we didn't sell a lot of it on Friday and then made a stock and a soup out of it on the 2 days
so
later.
we have a really good feature soup, okay?
Yeah.
It's a spicy jambalaya Italian wedding mulligatawny.
Yeah.
Run that again.
Yeah, man.
And it comes with a side of bread.
I know you guys got to fill some time and you got to do some things, but I'm sorry, not a big fan.
By the way, when you say MFTs, right? Why every time it's a trigger word for me that I think of the why it sucks.
Well, and then they show up at the very end.
Of course they do, because that's what we needed to end SmackDown.
Well, You know, why
Dude.
are they so committed to it? Like,
Kill
why?
it. And here's the other thing. I'm watching Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes,
Wins her match.
Thank you.
And so why is Alexa Bliss doing the sister Abigail looking like the Wyatt Sucks, but she's not part of the Wyatt Sucks anymore? But you have another, the former superhero, female Hurricane, Hurricana over there, who's part of the Wyatt Sucks, but never shows up in a match. And dude, you guys lost the handle.
Messy.
Gross.
Messy. You're absolutely right.
Kill it.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber 3-way. Bliss, Julia, and Vega. You know, you know why I like that match? No joke. A, because I dreamt it once. And then secondly, they're all the same side. Like, it made sense. Like, I liked watching them all. Like, they were doing their thing. And here's another thing where, you know, since we're on this tangent of me being right again.
He's got to look.
Charlotte Flair, you're not in the match. But boy, did you want to be relevant.
Oh.
Do you know, like, red is a great color on you.
I dreamt that
get
once
it.
too.
Holy moly. I'm like this. She's like, I'm like, who's she talking to? I'm like, oh, you're talking to Alexa Bliss. Like, I was.
Yeah.
But I've never seen somebody ever in my life that loves the camera for themselves more than you and her. More than you and her.
This is why we get along.
This is why you two get along.
We're like Macho Man and Elizabeth. A match made in heaven.
So Bliss wins that, books her ticket. She's off to Elimination Chamber. We talked about the Cargill and the Grace. Sammy's buddy. Okay. Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Jacob to end it.
Cody Rhodes,
elimination.
you piece of garbage.
Can I just tell you, that was a great match.
It was an excellent
match. Yeah.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom. And more importantly, because of, again, you can say these three guys were putting on a heater, but you add a little sprinkle of Drew McIntyre in there, and you tell me that he should not be the undisputed champion.
What are they going to do right now?
Right.
That Cody Rhodes, you sneaky, sneaky guy. Sami Zayn comes to bail you out, and you just come right in with a crossroads.
Sorry, did you say Cody Rhodes?
Yes.
You mean Raheem?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry. There's no Cody on this show anymore.
No more.
It's only Raheem Rhodes from now on.
Fair, Raheem Rhodes. Right. So, Raheem.
That's better.
Come on.
Yay.
Come on. The Sami Zayn bails you out, gives him the haluva kick.
Come on.
Right away.
Right away.
No class, no honor.
I do like how that ended.
Yeah, I did too.
You know, I literally thought to myself, and this is great on you, WWE, and great on Drew McIntyre, man. Like, the timing was just all beautifully done. Puts the arm on Cody. I'm thinking it's a 3. No, Cody gets out.
Yeah, that was
great.
That was
and then
great.
Cody ends up winning. But the reason I thought is because I thought that was going to be the setup where they're going to have Sammy go to elimination to then end up being in WrestleMania again. But I'm glad it wasn't. I'm actually really as much as I don't want. But maybe I do want Raheem in there. Maybe I do.
Triple threat, I'm telling you.
No, I just like Raheem more now.
Yeah, Raheem.
More than ever.
I know you do.
Yeah. And you, by the way, WWE, you can't start with that last week and pretend like that didn't happen. And the internet's go wild and are on fire. And we're all going to pretend that we didn't hear and see all these memes this week.
Come on.
Come on. And play it up.
Nice try.
Play it up a little bit.
AEW, take notice. That is how you main event a show.
Exactly.
With your top guys.
The top guys. So jumping into AEW, who's got their Grand Slam in Australia with Scotty A. I heard he's hosting.
Scotty A.
So real quick on the Dynamite, you got the Omega and the Swerve Strickland. I like it. On paper, sounds great.
The mic, it's missing some salt, Mitch.
It's definitely some salt. That's it.
Right?
Right.
It's,
absolutely.
It's not.
Okay.
You know. I'll say this.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega's the problem.
He is the problem.
Can I tell you? Yeah.
South Carolina George is about to leave
Carolina.
the faction. He's going to leave the faction if you keep talking.
He's going to say blank.
Hey,
Daddy Coroli. The meme.
And he might have a point. He
doesn't have a point.
Right.
Kenny Omega is the guy who's like, I've been there, done that.
Right.
And he doesn't have the same pep in his step. I want the Kenny Omega back.
Yeah.
With attitude, whether you're a babyface or a heel. When AEW first started, and you had the sunglasses and the belt and the blazer. I want that guy. Who's this guy?
I hear you.
This is Kenny Omicron, man.
Yeah.
By the way, that's in the middle of the Greek alphabet.
Because
Omega's a Greek letter.
Omega's the last.
It's a Greek World Order letter.
That's right.
Omega, man.
He didn't make the cut yet.
Okay.
Okay. reason number 555 why I was right again. Tommaso Ciampa, step up here. Okay, listen, you're getting the belt. What? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. No problem. You're going to lose it next week. Kyle Fletcher, step up. Get your belt back.
Loved it.
I loved it too. But, okay, why? Like, so are you telling me they gave it to Tommaso to hold on to so they can set up the Kyle and Briscoe for, like, that's really the only reason he won the belt. It's like literally going, hey, can you just hold this for 1 minute? He's like, oh my God, they love me. They actually love. Sorry about that. Thanks for holding that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Dude, on one end, I was like, man, they really must see something in Tommaso more than they see.
I agree, but maybe again, I feel like I give them too much credit on the creative.
Right.
Where you talked about earlier, the U.S. Championship in WWE, back and forth. Maybe that's what they need to be doing here. Create a little divisional rivalry, if you will.
Well, fair enough. But then, Kyle calls him out, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. He calls Briscoe and says, hey, we're gonna run this back one last time. And I'm happy to see it, but it's now more evident than ever. Tommaso just literally held on to it so they can do this.
Unless it's a triple threat.
Number one tag team match, Young Bucks, Private Party, which I didn't even know if they were around anymore.
Yeah. How can
and then the Rascals, and then Young Bucks win again.
Yeah.
So we're going to see the Young Bucks taking on FTR. Yeah. So I'm okay with that, but I've also seen this a few times. This is like Rambo 8. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen this.
It's so funny that you say that. Yeah, it is like Rambo 8.
Right?
You're right.
And then to end it off, this is where I'll give AEW a little love. Okay. Strap match. I mean, this is a Greek trigger word for us. Okay?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And you have...
We call that discipline.
Thekla in it, which automatically she's at an advantage. I'm just letting you guys know.
Obviously.
Taking on the champion, Chris Stratlander, ladies and gentlemen, and new women's heavyweight champion, Thekla. You can't be putting Thekla in a strap match. This was basically...
Yeah.
Like a handicap match.
Well,
this was all in her favor.
It was all in her favor, and that's the thing, right? Like, that strap's on now.
Well, it's on, right? And once it's on, it ain't coming off.
So you know what I mean? The strap's on that match.
Just pounding her with it, hitting it, using it in every single way scenario, right? Top rope, bottom rope.
You start hating it, but there's a point where you think you might like it.
Yeah.
The pain.
Thoughts on the Stratlander losing her belt?
So... I'm a little lukewarm, Mitch, because I was really starting to like... It was working for me for the last little bit.
I didn't mind her either. I won't lie to you, but I'm...
But I'm going to give this a chance.
Yeah, because I think Thekla's got a little bit of something in her. Meaning, like, she's got a little bit of the bad angle.
I think we just talked about it.
I think we did. She's got this angle that I could roll with. Because we've had Toni Storm... And we've had, now the Stratlander.
This is what I love
the Money
about
Monet.
it.
There's something about a Thekla. Let's change it up a little bit.
Let's change it up.
Yeah.
Let's add some new people to the mix. Yeah. And I love it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Speaking of love, speaking of the Scotty A, who's going to be hosting, as we said, the AEW Grand Slam in Australia. Is that right? Did I do that? Okay.
Put another belt on the match, baby.
By the way, thank you for all the great texts you send us.
Oh, buddy, he's a real machine.
Number one contender, AEW World Heavyweight Championship. You got the Adam Page taking Andrade El Idolo. Does that mean the idol? Is that what that means?
I think so. I think so.
It's got to be Andrade.
I'm going to go Page.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it better not.
But I'm going to go Page.
AEW Continental Championship, Jon Moxley taking on Takeshita.
I want to see the Takeshita here.
Yeah.
I'm going Takeshita.
Let's go Takeshita.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Mixed tag, you know how I feel. Tornado match, loser loses hair, Toni Storm and Orange Cassidy versus Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta of the Death Riders.
I think... Yuta's going to lose. I think
he needs a haircut.
He needs a haircut
more than
anyways,
anybody
right?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
he probably pitched it to save a couple bucks.
I could see Toni losing. Like, she's so crazy, buddy, and she could pull it off.
She would do it. Yeah.
She would do it and somehow pull it off to the most amazing shtick of all time.
Because she could wear a million different wigs and it'll work, right?
That's a good point. And that could be the back office going, "Hey, we're spending a lot of money on Toni."
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Be cheaper with wigs.
Cheaper.
TNT Championship ladder matches. What I was talking about. Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher. They stole the show a couple pay-per-views ago.
I'm going Fletcher.
I think so. I think you got to.
Yeah.
He lost the first one. He lost the first one. Now he's got the belt, and he goes, hey, let's do this again.
In the rubber match. With Thekla.
AEW World Tag Team Championship, Women's Tag Team, Babes of Wrath taking on Mega Bad. Now, I didn't know that was their name. And I like this.
Which
name.
I'm just going with them because of the name.
I think it's time we change it and give it to Mega Bad.
And make it mega good.
Yeah, and I think they're kind of buddy. I know they're not together, but they're kind of buddies with Thekla. This is starting to make more of a... Oh. And if I see that the Thekla and the Mega Bad get the belts, that smells like GWO all over. I'm just saying. AEW World Championship match. We got the MJF, who was on a presser of pressers this week.
Yes.
Saw him on some stuff.
Yes.
By the way, was talking about a certain person that we were talking about last week in CM Punk. Mitch, you're reading too much into it. These guys all love him. Yeah, well, okay, sure. Versus the Brody King. Is this where Brody King becomes and new?
No,
I don't think so either.
No, doesn't happen.
Way too much. MJF's on the heater of heaters. He's back. The only reason he would lose it is some major movie role came up that we're not aware of and something like that. Okay, we're off to the alternate scenario.
Ooh.
Dimitri, listen, it's Valentine's Day as we speak right now, right here. Who is your Wrestling Valentines?
Come on, tag me.
No, I don't have a name. You get to choose.
Tag me.
Oh, I'll tag you in.
Okay, so I'm going to Tiffany Stratton. I'm going to do a little Becky Lynch. I'm going to go over to the Cargill. I come back to Thekla. Tony Storm a little bit here. Pretty much all of them. Anyone, Stephanie McCure. You give it to me. No, right now, it's still the Stratton for me, baby. Let me tag you in.
No, buddy, I liked your answer before. All of them in a bag of chips, buddy.
All of them. Listen, when you open up a box of chocolates, there's not one, there's 15. And that's what I want. Actually, there's 14. Why? Because February 14th is Valentine's Day and a day of love. So go to your loved ones. If you don't have a loved one, well, I don't know what to tell you. Dial up a number. I kid, but not really. Here's the thing. I just want to thank all of you. Because we love you. That's right. We love all of you that listen to the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. Anywhere where you're streaming your podcast, don't forget to search for the merch on the website. Do not forget to follow the Facebook page. And McGuire and Wrestling dropping. I'm sure with the Meltzer, they'll go over the, what is it, Mitch? What are they doing? The Meltzer
Observer, they're doing the rankings.
The rankings, there we go. But until then,
Cheers, shot.